Well, folks, as the big news has happened with the Dodgers, Mookie Betts and Gavin Lux have switched positions. Mookie Betts is now the starting shortstop. Gavin Lux, allegedly, is the starting second baseman. Unbelievable. That all happened yesterday. We'll talk about that more. This is Tim Rogers with Dodgers 2080. We have been a few days, but it's time to talk about your Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's lock it in. All right, the big news is, of course, that there's been a change. Some of us were hoping for it. Some of us were wondering if it would ever happen. Some thought it might happen later, at least some of these things. But, oh my gosh, for it to happen that quick, there's definitely an urgency to this team. And so we can say that for sure, that there's a serious urgency about the Dodgers going into 2024. They were embarrassed in 2022. They were embarrassed even more in 2023. They do not want to be embarrassed even more in 2024. So maybe that's the theme. Don't be embarrassed more in 2024. Yeah. So we all saw it. A lot of folks were clamoring for this. Showtime LA, here he is right there. Yeah, talking about it. He's been on this the whole time. I've been one to hoping that they would give Gavin some patience. I think they gave him the patience was 2 weeks. That was it. And really, it was only a week. But they probably also saw some stuff maybe in the backfields and stuff like that they just didn't like. This is not a knee issue. This is a yips issue. The yips are nasty. I've had them myself. I had them my senior year of high school. I also have relatives that have had it. And we saw, Brandon McCarthy had them. Steve Sachs, of course, famously had him for the Dodgers in the mid-'80s. 83, 84, and then they ended. They just stopped. I think there's been a few. There's been careers ended by the yips. And so my hope, of course, first and foremost, Gavin Lux can figure this out. It's just a weird thing. It's in the head, and there's nothing, quote, wrong with him. It's just an issue he's having trouble getting by. And so he has to find whatever that may be. So that's where we're at with that at the moment. And of course, the next question is how permanent is this? So what did Doc say? It's permanent for now? Say what? Excuse me? Beg your pardon? Permanent for now ain't very, that screams that something's in the works. And I don't think Doc really wanted to say it that way, but he did. And that's maybe a little slip there. But yeah, so I want to just, there was last year, as you recall, Mookie Betts was playing right field, played a little bit of shortstop, played a lot of second base. And I was at a game, and it was in the post game chat, and Doc Roberts talked about Mookie Betts. So I'm going to pull that up. Let's see how this all works here. I want to play this because I think it was really good. And so here we go. And just the value of the great Mookie Betts. Inaudible question.
Can you expand on that? Well, I think that, there's certain guys that essentially are carriers, and you can sort of plug and play. But the way we kind of see things is putting together a roster. Things happen by way of injury, performance, and so to have the kind of flexibility to move guys around, it's a good thing. And so you have to have the buy-in. And I think we've done that my time here. But to have a guy like Mookie do that, that kind of sets a new bar. He's a Gold Glove right fielder. He's a superstar. But kind of looking at how things have been playing out this year, to play more second base, to take down shortstop innings, to give Miguel, get him off his feet, Rojas. I think that just kind of, it's next level of selfishness. And so for me, it makes my job a lot easier because everyone's got to buy it.
Your thoughts on spring season?
All right, so Mookie Betts, the truly an MVP type player. The fact that he's a superstar and is willing to make these types of moves is really freaking cool. I'm so impressed with him. Just a good dude. That's a guy that you just need. You need to have that. Well, he's a luxury. He's a luxury, and you throw on Chris Taylor and Kike Hernandez, which is cool. Miggy Rojas can play second, short, and third. So it's all good. It's a bummer, Jason Cerruti, happy Saturday to you too. It is a bummer for Lux, but I guess his team. This goes to the thing. You go, hey, you know what? I may not initially agreed with this. That was not my original thought, but when they did it, it's like, I'm just going to trust this front office. They actually know. They do know what they're doing. They got the eyes out there. I still haven't even been to spring training this year, so I didn't watch. Was Luxy having problems in practice and things like that. So, all the best for Gavin Lux to get things together. But we're gonna be real during this conversation, and as we chat here, we're gonna be honest. It's not. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Like I said, the yips are disgustingly hard, very hard on somebody, and it really takes your toll. I got to be honest. I'm worried about offense. I'm worried about confidence. We saw the throw at second base yesterday that was in the dirt. There's just something going on there, and I think all options are on the table for Gavin Lux. Those could, let's start throwing them out there. Starting second baseman goes to the minors. He's got two options. Becomes an outfielder. Those are kind of the three things that I see on the table. And becoming a left fielder would mean going to the minors and working on that stuff. The Dodgers cannot be doing on-the-job training right now. They don't need to do that. They have players. And the last option is to trade them. Captain Obvious here. Let's just be straight up. Willie Adames. Willie Adames. All right. Willie Adames is one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball. He brings some power. He's got, 20-plus home run power. He does strike out a lot. Let's straight up. He's going to be, somebody. But, why don't let's just take a quick look at Willie Adames. I'm going to pull him up. We'll just do the baseball reference thing on him. I'm not going to go to Fangraphs just because of all the ads. No, I love you guys, but man, your ads just kill my vibe. All right, let's take a quick look. Okay, well, in 2023, Willie Adames with a baseball B-WAR of 3.0, 24 home runs, batting average 217, 73 runs, 80 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, on-base percentage 310, slug 407, OPS 717, OPS plus 95. Let's take a look at Miguel Rojas, who really that's kind of the, one of the comparisons you need to make, because if they do make a move with Adames, it means that Mookie goes back to second, and Adames would be the starting shortstop. Okay, so Miggy Rojas, 1.2 WAR, 5 home runs, 236 batting average, 8 stolen bases, 290 on base percentage, slug is 322, OPS 612, OPS 66, OPS plus 66. So it's a clear upgrade. It just is. What would it cost? Oof. This is a case of
had your kids, had your wife.
The Brewers would have the Dodgers by the balls. Straight up by the balls. They have them, their clear advantage where they could just rip the heck off the Dodgers. And so, what do you do? Yeah, it's just going to be insane what the Brewers would want for Willie Adames. Now, the Brewers have that kid Ortiz, right? I say David Ortiz. That ain't it. Hold on just a second. I got his name. I was texting with Mr. McCain this morning. Joey Ortiz. They got him in the Corbin Burns trade. Let's go to that. There we go. So, man, that's just the way it is, folks. So the Brewers, they don't need a shortstop. So that's good. They have this Joey Ortiz kid that has major league experience. And now that you have to go, okay, folks, what does that trade look like? If you want Willie Adames, or even if you don't, what is it going to take to get Willie Adames from the Brewers? And I'm sure some people will go, well, why don't we get Devin Williams also? Heck yeah, go ahead. Put in your trade for Willie Adames, and then maybe a Willie Adames, Devin Williams thing. If they did that, it'll take a lot, but let's see what you guys think. All right, so let's go to some comments. Trey Sweeney may be a blessing in disguise. Absolutely. I'm not saying that he's going to be their guy, but at least he's going to start in AAA, and then he probably will spend, see how he does. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Okay, Benji, welcome. Yeah, okay, you just watched Casey. Very good. Baseball Savant. Okay, we can go there. We can go to Baseball Savant for Willie Adames. Let's do that. Baseball. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. The wife decided to go and do some stuff, so guess what I did? I said, let's go play with my friends on the internet machine. All right, Baseball Savant. Let's see, for Willie Adames. Okay, so let's talk about some value. Batting run value, he's a little lower. Base running value, a little more than average. Fielding run value, he's really good. He's great at that. So that's really good. Batting wise, his walk percentage is pretty good. He strikes out so much. I'm going to go to the fielding a bit here. His running speed, he's a little more than average. Decent enough. Arm strength, 73. Doug talked about this, I think, the other day. Doug McCain on Dodgers Nation. Fielding range. I mean, the dude is elite in the field. And let's see, what do we get from him? Barrel percentage. He hits the ball well. He gets barrels. Hard hit, Sweet spot, slug a little, that's nice. Average exit velocity. So there's not a ton of great numbers offensively, but again, the comparison really is Miguel Rojas. This is not let's smash Miggy Rojas and talk about how bad he is. No, Miggy Rojas, really important player, part of this team. K percent whiff percentage are the things that he does great at. Walks not so he fielding he's a little bit less. His arm strength is less than Adames. His running is less than Adames. There's nothing, fielding run again is good. So we can go bounce. So let's go 36, 54, 95. Those are some bad measurements for some women. I'm just saying. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Don't apologize for just being okay. 6, 47, 79. So that's pretty bad. Fielding range 91 and 44. I think Willie's was 90, 99, and and 99 and 73. So, I mean, let's be honest. Adames would be an upgrade. I don't even remember 2021 Adames. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice. You know what? If anyone could get 2020 Adames, it's the Dodgers. The guy's going into a free agent year. I kind of like that. Not something that I shy away from. Let's see. Let's go. Let's take some more chats here. Let's see. Trey Sweeney and a lower arm to the Brewers for Adames. I think it'd be probably a little higher arm. And they don't need a shortstop. They have Joey Ortiz. Full of the good stuff. I'm drinking heavily today. Dr. Pepper is 0 in the house. They really should sponsor me. See how Rojas at shortstop and our other options like Sweeney perform, move Mookie back to second. Yeah, either option lucks down or find another option for him. Yeah, I think was it permanent for now? You don't. It's just there's too much negative, too many, and not that Mookie can't be a good shortstop, but let's just don't. Not for a long time. I'm okay with Rojas at short for now. I don't believe that Sweeney's going to be an option this year, other than some guy to fill in, maybe. But I think Mookie back to second base is important. I really do. Even though if he starts the season and plays a bit of shortstop, your all-star shortstops are going to be frickin' Mookie Betts and Corey Seager, two of my favorites. Let's see, Frasso and Vargas and Grove. See, it's going to hurt. And that's just, to be honest, that's just for Adames. Now, Frasso's broke, right? And he's broken all year. But yeah. It's playing long-term with Frasso. That's kind of the risk. They're still getting a decent arm with Grove and a high upside with Miggy Vargas. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Grove, Lux, Cartaya, and one low-level prospect for Devin and Adames. Trey B, I think it might even be more. But I think you're getting close. I think you're getting close. Remember, the Brewers have the Dodgers by the huevos. And there's no other way to say it. They're squeezing. 2021 Adames is possible. I'm thinking the Dodgers would want an arm like Kyle Hurt or Stone for starters. Correct. I think though and this goes back to what I talked about earlier, and we'll hit on it some more. You can never have enough pitching. Pitchers break. Gavin Stone right now is one of their top 5 starters. Maybe, or 6 if they do that. Kyle Hurt, if they might go with him also. These guys are going to be a very important part, and they have to replace those. And we'll talk about that in another segment. You guys can probably guess where I'm heading there. Craig Osterberg, good morning. Let's see. But yeah, they're going to want something. So I'm hoping, though, that it's more from Double-A. To trade, well, put it this way. To trade a ready arm for 2024 for the majors, for the majors team. I just don't think they can do that unless they get another arm back. Let's see. Savant says Lex's average throw 76. High school shortstop throw faster than that. Yeah. So just looking at him, watching him, his throwing mechanics drive me nuts. He doesn't look like it's not a shortstop throw. It's so hard to change your motion. You got to change motion like when they're 5. It's a little late for that. He's got some things to figure out. Let's see. Can we get Adames without giving up Lux? Adames shortstop, Lux second base, and Mookie in right. Yeah, they're not doing that, Benji. They're not. Mookie's going to be in the infield for quite a while. I think it might be better for Lux to move, but we'll see. I think Lux was not bad at second base in 2022, but I think there's something in his head right now. Okay. Yep. Brewers have all the leverage. You cannot have more. Section about Sheehan. Yep. Come on down, Snell and or Monte. Yeah, we're talking about that. Let's see. If the O's were open to trade, would you go for Jorge Mateo? I don't know anything about Jorge Mateo. Is he starting shortstop that can play right now and be a leader? So you have to look at it this way. On a team that has an infield with Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Max Muncy, your shortstop has to lead that team. Miggy Rojas does a fantastic job of doing that. I saw it up close last year in spring training. Absolutely fantastic leadership. Adames, I could see the same thing. So, is some young guy going to come in and go, hey, Mookie, do this. Hey, Freddie, do this. Versus, we know Miggy Rojas. That dude kind of runs things. Oops, I'm getting a better seat here. Let's see. Why are people complaining now? We got the best shortstop in baseball. I don't think that lasts. It could permanent for now. So somebody, what about Freddie to third and Muncy to first? Yeah, that was I saw that. It was John. I can't remember his last name. Freddie Freeman is 6'5", and he's 34 years old. That ain't gonna be pretty, and he hasn't really played much third base. You can't wreck Freddie. I think that would absolutely destroy him. Mateo's a taller Miggy Rojas. Does he hit? I just don't know. Benji, yep. Aeronetic, hello. Yep. Nervous about the left. Yeah, you got to be nervous right now. I mean, hopefully Muncy's good enough. Yep. Problem with Snell or Monty is the cost. That's true. It will double. Yeah, Craig Osterberg, he has to improve his throwing. He's gonna have to go to AAA. Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna do a real quick thing here. Okay, I gotta fix this. I'm gonna do a segment. We're gonna talk about starting pitching. So I'm gonna do the thing so I can clip this nice and easy. Okay, so sorry about this. New topic. All right, so the Dodgers got the news that Emmet Sheehan will be beginning the season on the injured list. This is not the news we wanted to hear, folks. That is called really bad news. The pitching staff, they just keep losing guys. That's not a good thing. So let's take a look at the Dodgers starting pitching candidates as of now, and we'll start, of course, at the top with our dudes. Let's go right to the depth chart here, and we'll go to here. All right. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Tyler Glasnow, Bobby Miller, James Paxton, Emmet Sheehan out. Ryan Yarbrough's in at the moment. Gavin Stone, I would figure is the 5th starter. Walker Buehler is going to be delayed. Clayton Kershaw ain't happening yet. The bullpen, I don't see any of the candidates in there. Maybe Michael Grove. Okay, that's from the 40-man roster of who's available. Nick Frasso, out. I had put the video out last week about signing Blake Snell. Folks, it's time to sign either Blake Snell or Jordan Montgomery. And I'm going to go straight up, folks. I'm just going to go right to the bookmarks. Let's go. Let's read this together. It's not my money. Okay, repeat after me. It's not my money. You can never have enough pitching because pitchers break. Who's available? That is the question free agency-wise. Okay, we obviously know. Blake Snell, Jordan Montgomery. They're going to cost a whole bunch of cash. Guys available. Well, Ryu is signed with Korea. Julio Urias is not an option. Okay, they're saying Mike Clevenger. Ugh. He shared the same woman as Trevor Bauer, so let's prefer not to have him. Okay, so Clevenger, though, they're saying he's around 13 to 14 million. They're saying Blake Snell's market value is 24 million. It's going to be higher than that. Jordan Montgomery, these market values are trash. But these guys are available. These guys are legit. Corey Kluber is still out there. The great Zach Greinke. Mike Lorenzen, I like that idea. I really like the idea of Mike Lorenzen. The guy could also be in the bullpen. It's just the Phillies, they broke him. They just broke him. And gosh, they love running ads on these things. I'm going to try to minimize that a little bit. Oh man, that's gross. Yeah, sorry. Oh well. There we go. So they broke him with that no hitter, and he lost stuff. Let's see, Rich Hill. It would be nice to have him, but that's not a guy you want to just plug in right now. Jake Odorizzi, maybe. Brad Keller, I think he just signed. Eric Lauer just signed. Zach Davies, no, probably not. Danny Duffy's out there. Let's do it. Julio Teheran signed. So this is a little out of date of looking at these things. Jose Urena, I wonder if he's still. I think Chase Anderson signed. And we're getting to players that, Dallas Keuchel, there you go. Let's sign him. It's about 10 years late. Logan Allen, I wonder if he's hurt. Gerardo Carrillo, he's with the, it's going to cause it. Carrillo's with the Rangers. Trevor Bauer, who's pitching against the Dodgers, some of the minor leaguers tomorrow. He better not hit anybody. So there's a few names out there. Obviously not something where you go, oh my gosh, let's get them all. There's flaws with all of them, whether it's money or whatever. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see your comments now. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, man, we got a lot of things on here. Let's see. This whole Betts Lux thing seems so poorly thought out. It seems like this should have been plan D, not plan B. Yeah, it sounds like it. They invested too much in this team for infield defense to be a problem. Yep. Well, Gavin Stone, it's your time now. Absolutely. Blake Snell, he is in line probably. Dodgers will reassess at the deadline. Playoffs don't start tomorrow. Yarbrough, Stone, yep, for now. Get Gagne. Let's go. It is your money. No, it's not. It's always going to be expensive. They're going to they will raise tickets no matter what. They will raise the merchandise no matter what. And to be honest, I just want a parade. I just want a parade. Went from general soreness to shoulder pain. It feels like season-ending surgery in the next term is going to come out in the next weeks ahead. Yeah, shoulder. We also have River Ryan with that too. It's time to get a starting pitcher. You pay for tickets. Yeah, they're not going to just raise the prices this year. They're already done. That's already done. Those are set. Everything's going to go higher. I mean, we're already way over things. I really don't. I just don't care anymore. I don't. Y'all can care, and that's fine, but I don't. That's just my opinion, and we have choices where we spend our money. You can never have enough pitch because pitchers break. Yep. Yeah. Let's see. Get Snell Montgomery. Well, yeah. Urias ain't coming back ever. Clevenger, no. I agree. Kluber, you're right. Kluber did retire. Danny Duffy, our imaginary friend. Is he real? Yeah, that's about it, man. There's not a lot left. So I think Lorenzen might be the best choice in terms of more of a money type thing. He's very useful, and he's a heck of a hitter. You have him as a pinch hitter if you need. You dislike that list. Yep. Thumbs down on the list. There's also the trade possibilities, right? Yeah, Trey B, I really wish it wouldn't have, but I do wish they go out and sign Jordan Montgomery. So let's just think about this for a second. The Dodgers have obviously really went hard this offseason. It's been the most amazing offseason in terms of just the numbers. I mean, good Lord. Are they going to stop now? And hey, yesterday, that was drastic. What they did yesterday was drastic. They said to their former number one prospect, to their alleged starting shortstop going into the spring training the last 2 years, you're out. That's big. That's huge news for this team. They did not slow roll it. It's done deal. I don't think he's ever going to be their shortstop. I think that's it. Yeah, get Snell. Bring back Dryfort. Shota. Imanaga. Yeah, Imanaga's on the Cubs. Yep. Andy Ashby. I think his son's pitching somewhere. Seen Bigfoot twice. You've never seen Danny Duffy. Matty Man 5. That's not bad, dude. Trade for Lance Lynn. How dare you? Yeah, Trevor's going to be the fifth starter. Yeah, I'll tell you, there's just got to be more. Just give up another home run now. Cody Hosey for Lance Lynn. Hey, Cody's doing all right, huh? Honestly, it's early enough to see if Stone or Hurt can step into the back end starter spot. They could also be good or better than the current free agent options. But what I'm concerned about is they've already lost. They've already going into this season, they had 12 starting pitcher options. Okay. I'm going to see if I actually have it in my notes. I thought I might. Show notes. Do I still have that list? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. Starters. This was a few weeks ago that I wrote this. Possibilities that are in the that were in the organization: Yamamoto, Glasnow, Buehler, Miller, Sheehan, Yarbrough, Stone, Grove, Hurt, Knack, Frasso, Ryan, and now, of course, Kershaw. Now let's go back over that list. Okay, Yamamoto and Glasnow are good. Buehler's out, at least for a couple months. Miller's in. Sheehan's out. Yarbrough is not a guy that you really want to have as a main starter. He's just a guy. Back and forth bullpen. Stone good. Grove seems bullpenny. Hurt, maybe. I like him. Knack, maybe. Frasso out. Ryan, bad shoulder. Kershaw out. So let's go now to who is actually healthy. Let's just count them. Yamamoto, Glasnow, Miller, Yarbrough, Stone, Grove, Hurt, and Knack. Now we're down to 8. So we started at 13, including Kershaw. We are down to 8. Okay, and that's including some, 4 unproven guys: Stone, Grove, Hurt, and Knack. You can never have enough pitching, folks. I don't know if I've said that before. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. All right. Let's take a look. Yeah. Lance Lynn, I hope he pitches that first series at Dodger Stadium, man. There's a good chance he does. He's so awesome. I got to kill a couple windows here before they kill me. I swear, these websites, trash, and more trash. Because they put too many ads on it. Again, if I have too many ads, I need to know. If things are really slowing things down, especially if you see it on my website, I'll try to fix some of those things. I just need to know. At least once you can make the routine throw from third. That's true. Yeah. Okay, you saw Muncy last night looking good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, he lost some weight. I think he needed to lose more, but hey, I'm going to take it. Good. I'm glad not. I would not like to worry about Muncy. Just be average, right? If he's just average, we're good to go. You put Rojas over there, or you have Adames, you're fine on the left side. Yeah, got to worry about Lux. I'm still unlikely to get Snell. I would agree with that. I still have it down at 20, maybe 25% now, or more likely now is Snell and Sheehan on the IL. Yeah? They have 8 guys, and 4 of them are rookies that are ready to go. And you know what? Sorry, folks. Another one's going to go down within the next month. Okay? At least month he can make the routine throw from third. Yeah, he can. Yeah, Muncy's fine. He seems better. Yeah, so that's the thing about Lance Lynn. He helped save the season last year. He came in and just ate up innings, gave up a ton of dongs, but ate a lot of innings up. So that was cool. Jonathan Broxton, oh my. Yeah. Yep, 50 bets to be. Put him at, it's almost like a license plate. Oh, yeah, Boris ups his asking price every time a pitcher goes down. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was, you got to know the Dodgers spent $1 million. It's not a joke. Yep. A lot of money. Not a joke. Keep going, folks. They might as well go, might as well keep going. Get some parades. Okay. This is not saying pampering Dodgers from last year. That is very true. Yeah, they're not messing around, right? I mean, clearly evidenced by yesterday. You hate to see a kid, and Lux is still a kid to me. He's younger than my kid, so, or close to it. He's still a kid to me, and I feel bad for him, and I hope for the best with him. Dylan Cease. So let's talk about Dylan Cease. The Dodgers, we've heard that they want him. We've heard that they want him a lot. And just like the Brewers, the White Sox have plenty of people by the huevos in order to they it's like, hey, name the price. He has to be an option. And it's probably straight up talking about the money, it's a better idea to trade for Dylan Cease. It just depends on what the White Sox want, of course. I'd rather do it now than do it later, but I think the White Sox are going to go, hey, we're holding on to this guy. Their risk of holding him, though, let's talk about that. Their risk of holding him is he sucks like he did last year. Right? His value goes down. Right now, his value is still very high. But if that stuff don't work out, if he's not as good as he was last year, or if he's not as good as in previous years, and he repeats last year, good luck. Good luck. Let's see. So Ohtani shortstop. There you go. Yeah, I think Lux. I wouldn't be surprised if he's moved eventually. It just seems like I don't know. It just doesn't look good. I hope, Ohtani's jersey alone can afford Montgomery or Snell signing. Yeah, no kidding. I think Dave Roberts is changing his mindset too. Good. Absolutely good. Let's get Salty Dave. Salty Dave all year we win the World Series. Where he's just like, I don't care. Hunting season for Boris. Yeah, he's back now. He's going to do what? He's going to get those guys doing okay. Let's see. I think Dave Robert, yeah. He does need to be more strict. But this also comes from the top. This is like, nope. Guys like Friedman and company, those guys spent so much this season. And it's not just the let's see. Let's see. Okay, I want to real quick. I think this is worth looking at real quick from Jack Harris. Some clarity on the battle for the Dodgers number 5 spot. Emmet Sheehan will start the year on the IL per Doc. Thus, Gavin Stone and Michael Grove look like the front runners, though Robert said Kyle Hurt and Ryan Yarbrough are in the mix. Okay. Now with Boris lurking, we know who knows. Like I said, Lorenzen sounds like a really good idea. Dodgers were obviously slow to recognize the obvious in Lux. I think they were just being being hopeful. Dodgers were slow to recognize the obvious in Lux than they were when they signed Bauer. Both options were doomed from the get-go, but they went forward with it anyway, and it burned them. Yeah. Dave also knows his job's on the line too. I think so. I honestly, I think he's got 2 years. Yeah, Paxton's there, but he's the 4th guy right now. It goes in no order. Yamamoto, Glasnow, Miller, Paxton. I'm going to say Stone right now. Yeah, I forgot Paxton on my list, but so he's healthy. That's good. So that's 9 guys that are healthy. Yeah. Don't be surprised if Dave, he should be different this year. Yeah, get Snell. I just somebody. Oh gosh, yeah. I'm not even gonna say that abstract. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not throwing it out there. Never have enough pitching. Never, ever, 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 ever. Ho! Bob Nightingale in the house with this super chat, my man. Good to see you, Bob. Let's see. Where'd that? Oh, there's a lot here. Just want to give some love. Thank you. Work has been crazy. I haven't been online as much. But when I do, it's for my boy Rogers. Thank you. Go Blue. Yeah, Bob, I've been really out there too. I had a well over 50-hour week. And it probably should have been more, but yeah, where I can't even work from home for about a month. It sounds like. But it might be able to be sneaking out to spring training. So while we're here, my spring training plans at the moment is if I get a press pass for the 13th, I will be there. Thing is, I'll find out like at 7 or 8 p.m. if I get it or not the night before. And if I get it, guess who's getting up at 3 a.m. to go watch some baseball? This guy. If not, I will either leave later on the 13th after work maybe, or I'll go in the morning of the 14th. Hopefully I can get some type of a press pass that day, but it'll be different. I'll probably just go. And the 15th, I'll be there. 16th, I'm hoping to go to that game. We should talk about that. That roster for the that prospect. I'm just gonna call it the prospect game. Was it Loons? Loons had a really good chart of all the players. We'll get ready to talk about that in a minute. And we'll definitely want to talk about that because that is a fun one. And so I hope if I get a press pass then, great. If not, leave after the Dodgers are done working out with the minors or the minor league guys, and then leaving probably on Sunday night or Saturday night to get home. Yeah, the spring breakout. That's it. We'll go to that in a minute. All right, let's talk about that. Okay, Adonis, shortstop. You mean Adames? Cy Montgomery. It's hard to be a pitcher in 2024. They're just killing you out there with these arms. Dodgers are going to end up paying at the deadline with prospects. Might as well get ahead of the curve, get Jay Montgomery. Exactly, especially if they can work that high AAV 1-2 year deal or something like that with some opt-outs. You know, all of a sudden things look a little different. Yeah, Russell Martin, bring it. Yeah, they do. They're pricing Cease like he is Garrett Cole or Strider. I hate that Strider mustache. He looks so silly. And he was good before, but last year was terrible. So, you know, let's see. I cease to want Cease. Big Maple's going to help. He's going to give us a good 80 to 100. Right? If Cease were to be bad this year, bounce back in LA more than Clevenger. Yeah. Yeah, White Sox culture is the word. Yeah. And that's a huge point. The Dodgers bring something different. There's a good culture. How about inquiring to the Brewers about the availability of Peralta? Yeah, I mean, might as well. If he's healthy, that's always the thing. Hey, Mike Salas in the house on his way to Arizona. I'm hoping to be there either the 13th or the 14th, Mike. We will hang out for sure. I agree, Norm. Chris Getz had Grissom. Yeah. He yeah. The new White Sox guy is trying to make a point. Lex would be a great Brewer. Yeah. Dave F. the World Roberts would be entertaining to see, not gonna lie. Yeah, Salty Dave is fun. He just gives no you-know-whats. Yeah, Freddie Peralta is the only guy left. I know. Yeah. If Lux just new reps, why isn't he playing today? Because there's more to it. They're being political. It's like when they're saying, things aren't there. And then the next day, Mookie Betts is now your starting shortstop. It's awesome, man. It's just like, holy smokes. Let's see. I will be in Korea. No, I wish. No. Freddie Peralta's under team control for 3 years. Oh, they signed him. Okay. That'll mean the Brewers might not want to trade him, but you never know. Yeah, Snow would solve the problems right now. It's definitely a short-term thing in terms of, and it could be very costly, but 3 a.m. road trip. Yeah, that's what it will be. I did that last year because I got the notice. Oh, you got a press pass. All right, let's go. Versus being sane. Yeah, we're going to get to that game in a minute. We really need to do that because I love that roster. Yeah, Jackson first versus Trevor Bauer. Yeah, it's a different game. That's a different game. Yeah, Black Pink can't get tickets to the Korea series. There's not that many, right? Yeah, Charlie is on the event schedule for sure. Paez is in the lineup. He was in there a couple days ago. And then they've got 2 rainouts. That's terrible. Yeah, we're going to end. We'll definitely end before the game. Let's see. Salty Dave. If people are losing their minds during spring training, imagine the panic during the regular season. Oh, it's going to be fun. Luzardo could still be an option, but he's having a rough spring, and the ask would be high. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. The whole Mookie thing. He just wants to play. I think he's really excited about being shortstop. Be honest with you, it's probably a dream come true for him. I need to move my little Stream Deck down so I can hit buttons better.
Bruh.
right? All right, let's take a look at the spring breakout roster. I love this roster. All right, see if I can get the big pick here and see if I can make it bigger. A little bit. All right. Pitchers, Patrick Copen. He showed up at Rancho at the end of the year. Jackson Ferris from the Michael Busch trade. Alec Gamboa. Come on. Get this guy. Get this guy on that. Replace Vesia. Edgardo Enriquez. This makes my heart happy that he's healthy and on this list. Yoel Ibarra. I still like him. Jared Karros. If you want to go like Ross Porter. Eric Karros. Ronan Kopp, big lefty. Juan Murillo, yes. John Rooney, another lefty. Robleski, lefty starter. So these guys will probably all get an inning, right? Catchers, Yainer Fernandez, Jesus Galiz, Teron Lorenzo, Dalton Rushing. That's some good catching prospects right there, folks. Infielders, Alexander Albertas, nice. Alex Freeland, very good. Noah Miller, got him in the Twins trade. Austin Gauthier, making a statement. Jake Geloff, Trey Sweeney, very good. The outfielders, Josue De Paula, Kendall George, got the speed next come, and Zaire Hope. And then Damon Keith, just stud, man. Power. Samuel Munoz, Jose Ramos. How exciting. So this will be on the 16th. It's at the Angels one. So I'm hoping to get a pass. If not, I'm going to just go and see if I can work things out on that. Let me get this out of here. Let's see. All right, back to me. Scary. Let's see here. I don't care if they only win 84 games to get in the playoffs. That's all we need. Exactly. You just gotta grind it, man. Got to get there. Let's see. Don't underestimate these minor leaguers. Yeah, they're good and can beat Trevor Bauer. Yeah, this is a different game, though. This isn't it. They're playing a Japanese team. I think they're playing the Angels team is what they're doing. Mookie is one of the greatest LA athletes ever. Yeah, champion up there, the likes of Magic and Kobe. What a superstar he is. Just want him to win more chips with us. Yeah. I just wish he was a Dodger the whole time. Wouldn't it be awesome? Yeah, dude. Ross and Rick, AM 980 AM. Yep, Eric Karros. I saw so Hep's writing, Tim, there was pitching analytics guys on Twitter that was ranking the 5 best fastballs in baseball, and Alex Vesia was number 1 on the list. Amazing. I wonder if that took into account like command, or is it just the way it moves? Let's see. Enough with Mookie nonsense. Moving back to Gold Glove position, right? Let's leave Alexis second and play Hernandez Rojas. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Mookie wants to play right field. Him and Freddie. So they have some say, I believe. This is my conspiracy. Okay, tinfoil hat time. Find your tinfoil hat and put it on. I believe that Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman want Jason Hayward on this team, and they want him starting in right field against right-handers. And that's one of the reasons Mookie is playing second base. Just saying. They want him to at least have a shot. Now, the later in the season, if it doesn't work out, we'll see. But I think they really want Jason Hayward out there. They love the guy, and that's my tinfoil hat conspiracy for the day. No, I am not Alex Jones, but I do have a tinfoil hat somewhere, probably. Just every once in a while, it's got to come out. Let's see. Yoshi just wants someone to feel the ball without falling down. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, hold on. I got to get this. Okay, enough. I wish Yoander was on the spring breakout roster. No kidding. I know. What part of he don't want to play right field don't you get? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Barnes so happy about Lux. I don't know. I don't know why, but Yoshi just wants someone to field the ball without falling down. Yeah, or at least can throw it to Freddie's chest every once in a while. According to ESPN, Blake Snell has a strong preference to play for the Angels, and you know why that is? Probably because they're the ones that will pay him a longer contract. Yeah, put Mookie back at second. I think that's what it is. Put Mookie back at second and figure it out. Or need a cutoff man to get it throw to first base. I just feel so bad for Lux. You know Art Moreno ain't going to pay the cash to Boris and Snell, but the price has gone down. It's not going to be $300 million or $250 or anything like that. I think that might happen. That makes way too much sense still. Barnes shortstop. Yep, Freddie loves Jason. So does Mookie. They love the guy. The whole team loves the guy. Let's be honest. That dude is so well regarded. You know, I know Outman said a ton of great things about him too. They want him in the lineup. So I think that's one of those. I don't agree with that type of power. But maybe to start the season, we'll see. Again, tinfoil hat conspiracy. No facts. No nothing. Just smelling it. Let's see. Who cares what Mookie wants? Well, the Dodgers, they cater to them. They absolutely cater to their stars. Shohei seeing Mookie at short probably makes him love his decision joining LA even more. Having a player that can do everything. Yeah, it helps. I mean, who cares what Mookie wants? Yeah, if it's the best way to get a title and he's under contract for the next decade, he plays where the team plays. They just doled out $1 billion in free agents. Yeah, but they do cater. And they will at least give this a shot. And hey, hopefully Jason Hayward has a great season. That would be awesome. And to be honest, I really like Mookie as second. And the reason, there's multiple reasons. One of them is I really like a second baseman that could hit 30 to 40 home runs. I like a second baseman that is an above average fielder and maybe even a great fielder at second base. I like having some leadership in there. I do like Mookie being happy. I think he gets really bored in right field. It is what it is, folks. But most importantly, if I have a 30 home run guy at second base and things don't quite work out in right field, I can go get another 30 home run guy. Or put maybe a guy like Andy Paez out there. If Mookie was just, let's say he never could play second base and it was just a right fielder and it was Gavin Lux. And Gavin Lux is hitting, let's say he repeats 2022, hits a few home runs. But let's say he also has the yips. You're not going to put 30 home runs there with above average fielding from another team. So it provides the team maximum flexibility that Mookie's at second base. And I think, remember, Mookie's 31. Extra wear and tear in the outfield versus the infield, I guess. That's what they're saying. So that's just the way it is. Do I agree? No. I don't agree with catering to anybody, but it's the reality that goes on many teams. So just that's my take on this stuff. The team caters to Shohei. No, they do cater to Mookie. No, they cater to Freddie and Kirsch. Austin Barnes is still on the team. Okay. Freddie Freeman, Jason Hayward probably never even signs with the Dodgers if it wasn't for Freddie Freeman. All right. So yes, they've got their boys. Remember, and last year Mookie had his guy too, with JD. Obviously, JD can't play second, short, or even the outfield, or he'd still be on the team because he's pretty good too. JD Martinez still doesn't have a team. That is just, it's terrible. It is. Oops. I got to get that thing, not have that. I don't want to get canceled for having some System of a Down leaking in. That's my ringtone. All right, let's start wrapping up. How long have we gone? Oh, over an hour. Okay, cool. JD can play shortstop better than Lux. Mookie moved to second was a protection the investment they made paying him, preventing stuff like Acuna's gruesome injury, tracking fly balls, and the running. Yeah, there's all that stuff too. It's very No, it makes there's a lot more positives with Mookie playing second base. It's said optionality. They love that stuff. Yeah, System of a Down is absolutely one of my favorite bands and one of my favorite bands to watch live. They're so good. So much energy. Okay, so we have baseball coming up in a few minutes. The Rangers. Fudge, I just forgot. Is it Grove today? Who's starting today? Gosh darn it. I'm going to pull it up. I just can't remember. I can't remember anything anymore. Let's see. Game day. Okay, so it's Grover. The lineup for your Dodgers has no prospects in it. No rookie candidates. But Mookie Betts, shortstop. Freddie Freeman first. William Dilliam at catcher. No Ohtani. Muncy at third. Outman in center. Taylor in right. That's interesting. Because someone's got a platoon out there with Hayward. Kike Hernandez at second. The greatest DH of all time, Miguel Rojas. And in left field, Miguel Vargas. So that's Vargy going to build up his game. Yeah, I hope I don't get in trouble for that. Gauthier, man, Gauthier hitting that grand slam. I'm still really happy about that. That was so darn cool. So darn cool. All right. So, fortunately, there is a game to watch. And fortunately, we don't have to care too much about it. We just watch and go, hey, we'll see what Michael Grove can do. We'll see how Max Muncy looks. We'll see all the home runs out of the DH spot from Miggy Rojas. We'll see how Miguel Vargas can do in the outfield. See if he can get the bat on the ball and hit the ball hard. He is hitting 278 with a 906 OPS. I mean, it's small sample size. But hey, your Dodgers are playing in a few minutes. Your Dodgers leave on the last spring training game is the 13th, which is Wednesday, and I'm hoping to be there. So that's it for me. Thank you, as always, especially to Bob Nightingale for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I know it was a last second thing. Appreciate everyone coming out here, moderators being on here. Thanks again. So, as always, muchas gracias. What am I going to say? God bless. I had a Senator McConnell moment. I just vegged. So, thank you very much. God bless. And go Doyers.